Hey everybody, I've decided to do another video for you, and quite frankly, it's going to be a review. I'm not quite prepared yet to do my reaction to the horror game Five Nights at Freddy's, but it's going to take a while. I'll be getting to that as soon as I possibly can. It's just not right now. But in the meantime, I want to entertain you guys with a movie review. So, okay, I had looked up this movie a few times before, and the first time I had looked up the I looked up the original version. This happens to be a remake of it, and I have looked this up a million times before, and when I did, I thought whether or not I should watch it, see if it turns out okay, and, well, I did. This is my review of David Cronenberg's The Fly. I know you guys are all familiar with it, but this was my first experience with it. And I have to say, it is a very, very, very impressive movie. The original story, The Fly, was by Charles Edward Prague, and it was adapted into a film in 1958. And this one happens to be a remake of it, released in 1986. It stars well-known actors Jeff Goldblum and Geena Davis. I don't know much about Geena Davis. The only movies I have ever known her from are from the only movies I have ever known her from are from Stuart Little 1 and 2. So this is the first time I have ever seen her in a horror movie. But she and Goldblum give outstanding performances. They're so open and real, you can't even tell they're characters. The special effects, which were done with prosthetic makeup on Goldblum and animatronics near the end of the film, are very fantastic. Now, sorry, my eczema is acting up, and I'm trying to scratch the irritant off to get it to stop. Anyway, I will give you guys a warning about this movie. You're probably going to agree with me. Okay, my warning is, if you watch this movie, do not, I repeat, do not eat before or after you watch this film, or even during, because I learned that the hard way just now. Do not eat before or after this movie, because it will make you sick to your stomach. Before I watched the full film, I saw a couple of scenes, notably the ending, and let me tell you, I was I was an inch close to getting sick to my stomach. I mean, it is that disgusting. And I have to ask, does David Cronenberg actually want his audience to throw up? I mean, really? And the thing about it is, not that this is a bad thing, mind you, the movie gets that way progressively in the middle of it. Seth Brundle, played by Jeff Goldblum, gets progressively worse as the movie continues. He loses his teeth. His hair starts thinning. His skin gets bad. It's one of the most disgusting movies I have ever seen, and everybody seems to think Osmosis Jones is the most disgusting movie in the world. Well, apparently you're wrong. This is the most disgusting movie in the world. But anyway, the rest of the supporting cast does a very good job. The only character I didn't like was Stathis Borans, portrayed by John Getz, who I've never heard of until this movie. And Stathis is a freak. I mean, honestly, he's obsessed with the main female protagonist, and that's just it. I just think he's a freak. Now, a lot of viewers seem to think that it was Seth Brundle's fault that his invention went horribly wrong. People seem to have that kind of theory for this movie. Well, I can say it wasn't any one of the characters' fault. He just didn't know that the fly had gotten into the teleportation device with him. But a lot of people well, not a lot of people, some people have seemed to bring up that theory. Anyway, what is my verdict on The Fly? I'd say I'd give it a 7 out of 10. It's not the most brilliant movie I've seen, but it's nice. It's interesting. And hopefully I'll be getting it for Christmas this year, so I can watch it until my eyes bug out, no pun intended. And hopefully I'll be able to give you guys a review on the original 1958 version, if I can do that. Anyway, this has been my review of The Fly from 1986, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. See you later.